Welcome to Hot Button Hashtags. As you know, it is March. Here in Indiana, it means one thing and one thing only. Basketball. So here, to help me fill out my racket, I don't know what that is this guy who's a kid who knows about as much about it as I do. This is gonna be a disaster. You pull a pairing out, and then we're gonna write it up on the paper. I'll write it with a marker. I'm allowed to use markers. I get to use the markers. The first pairing. The first teams to battle it out. Who we got?
Wolverine versus Lilacs in Bloom.
Lilacs in Bloom. Oh. Who do you think would win between Wolverine and Lilacs in Bloom?
Wolverine.
No. Nothing beats Lilacs in Bloom. In the event that my son and I are in disagreement over the winner, we will roll it out. Okay, you ready? High number wins. Crack!
Michael J. Fox versus David Thewlis.
Do you know who they are?
Nope.
Okay, it's Teen Wolf versus Professor Lupin. I'm going with Lupin. Michael J. Fox, he could play basketball and play guitar and stuff, but could he produce a Patronus? Plus, his name, Lupin, is a play on the word lupine, which means wolf-like. Is this how you do it? I don't even know. I've never done a.
I don't think it is.
I've never done a tennis racket before.
1966 Captain Kirk and 2009 Captain Kirk. I don't know what the difference is.
You don't know the Okay, that's William Shatner versus the other guy. I can't remember his name. Better looking guy. I don't know. I'm not a purist. I'm going with 09 Kirk.
George Armstrong Custer, Native American. Peter Pettigrew versus Cedric Diggory.
Ooh, Pettigrew versus Diggory. The rumble in the graveyard.
Anakin Skywalker versus Tom Riddle. Zach Morris versus A.C. Slater.
Fist fight, straight up fist fight, A.C. Slater. But Zach Morris does the whole timeout thing. Let's put Slater. I'm going with Slater.
Yeah, this has got the air conditioning. Adam Legg versus a coconut.
We've seen the video. We all know what happens. We know how this ends. Adam's tenacious.
Mm-hmm.
This is so exciting.
I know.
Shut up.
Car thief versus a jewel thief.
A car thief versus a jewel thief. This is awesome because I have a serious opinion about this.
Pepsi or Coke?
Pick a thing. Pick a thing. I haven't got all night.
Plumber versus the exterminator.
Okay, in a fight, Plumber would lose.
I mean, exterminator killed the guys and then took his clothes.
What? No, that's not. That's the Terminator.
Oh.
An exterminator comes in and kills bugs and mice and
I got
stuff.
mixed up.
Yeah.
The Pit of Despair versus the Fire Swamp. Matt Beers versus Math.
Oh.
Jack Beers versus Justin Bieber.
Here, let me hear you sing. Let me hear you sing. Yeah, actually, yeah, you win.
Hamburgers versus hot dogs.
Hammies versus hotties. Oh, hot. Let's just go with hot dogs.
Dumbledore versus Gandalf.
Gandalf has no chill. Dumbledore's like, there's a problem? I got some third years with a time machine. They'll take care of it.
My old Chevette versus 90 miles per hour. A fitted sheet versus Betsy.
I've never seen my wife fold a fitted sheet without trying to burn the house down around herself.
Frumptown Pimple Bottoms versus Hoboken Haberdashers.
The Hoboken Haberdashers versus the Frumptown Pimple Bottoms.
Revenge of the Sith versus Attack of the Clones.
Ugh, they're both terrible.
Han Solo versus Indiana Jones. Pele versus David Beckham.
I felt like there should be some sports in this somewhere.
Frodo Baggins versus Sam Gamgee. Lex versus Superman. Why is this even a question? I mean, no, I don't like Superman, but he's definitely winning.
Lex Luthor is a smart ball. He's basically me, but a little bit smarter.
And thinner.
Yeah, okay.
Duct tape versus a duck. Brian the intern versus Jeremy, his brother. Jeremy's way tougher than...
Jeremy is like if a cowboy ate a leather saddle and then crapped it out and used it to put out his cigarettes on it. That's how tough Jeremy is. Brian is like fancy toilet paper. But I need Brian to keep making videos for us, so I'm going to Brian.
Voldemort versus Emperor Palpatine. Magic wand versus a lightsaber.
A lightsaber is basically, it's only a weapon.
Yeah.
And
then the wand is like defense and like...
You can do the dishes with a wand.
King Xerxes versus a Rubik's Cube. Who is King Xerxes?
I was running out of things to write down.
This
is Sparta!
Ow! Professor Phileas Flitwick versus Willow Ufgood. Who the heck is that?
Okay. Willow Ufgood was this little wizard played by Warwick Davis who was about this tall. Professor Flitwick was a little wizard played by Warwick Davis who was about this tall.
A damp cloth versus New England Patriots. No cheating. Boba Fett versus Batman.
Round 2. This will be a lot quicker, I hope. Round 2. We got Wolverine and Tom Riddle. Tom Riddle? A jewel thief or me? You're wrong, it's me.
What?
90 miles per hour or Han? Absolutely Han!
He's got the Falcon and he can outrun a friggin' Star Destroyer.
A Rubik's Cube or duct tape? David Thewlis or AC Slater? Jack Beers or Pepsi?
Let me think.
Pepsi! Fitted Sheet or David Beckham? Brian the Intern or Professor Flitwick? We're rolling. I got you back, Brian.
I'm Flitwick.
Oh crap, sorry Brian. 09 Kirk versus Native Americans. Exterminator versus hot dogs.
Yeah.
I prefer hot dogs to exterminators, but I think in a fight, roll for it. The Haberdashers or Sam Gamgee? Palpatine or a damp cloth? Wormtail or Adam Legg?
Is Mr. Legg trained in martial arts?
Probably.
Well, Fire Swamp or
versus Dumbledore.
Dumbles.
Oh, please.
Dumbles.
All right, episode 2 or Superman? Roll for it.
I'm gonna go with
I'm
episode
Superman.
2. Yeah, I'm episode 2. Ah!
Well, not really. That's like a... Hey, you want a broken lawnmower! A wand versus Batman. You can't put Superman up against Batman. Warner Brothers will sue us. All right, round 3. Tom Riddle or Matt Beers?
Tommy.
Tommy doesn't pay your allowance. All right, ham or duct tape? I feel like duct tape is pretty much holding the Falcon together, though. Lupin versus Pepsi?
But Pepsi's definitely better tasting.
Well, we're not eating Lupin.
I mean, who? Okay, I call Pepsi.
I call Lupin. Crap. Should have had your sister make this video. Fitted Sheet or Professor Flitwick?
Native Americans and hot dogs.
The only way we can avoid offending anyone is if they lose in a roll. So I'll be Native Americans, and because you're young and ignorant, you be hot dogs.
Okay. Pink.
Sam versus Palpatine. In a fight, yes. But Adam Legg versus Professor Dumbledore. Dumbledore would let Adam win so that like Adam could cement his position. And
Dumbles has the magic.
How do you know Adam doesn't? How do you know Adam Legg is a magical man?
Did you just call him Ladam Legg?
Ladam Legg.
Nice.
Let's roll for it. Boosh! Ah! Superman versus the Magic Wand. Avada Kedavra would wipe him out. It would wipe out Batman. It would wipe out Wolverine.
Question.
Yeah, you in the front. We're down to the Great 8. Matt Beers versus Han Solo.
Sorry. What? Matt Beers versus
Yeah, it is. I agree.
What?
I agree.
No.
Pepsi versus Flitwick. Hot dogs versus Sam Gamgee. It's more like a hot dog eating competition.
Oh, okay, Sam.
Where he's just double-fisted hot dogs down his throat. Adam Legg or Magic Wand?
The wand, I think.
I feel like Adam would win the wand's allegiance.
No.
I do.
Dad!
Because...
You just are protecting him.
I'm not protecting
You're
anybody.
protecting yourself!
He doesn't need my protection. He took out Dumbledore. He took out Peter Pettigrew. He opened that coconut. It's the final 4, and bad lighting prevails. It's down to Matt and Flitwick and this guy, who I can't remember, and that guy. Sam Gamgee and Adam Legg. I don't need a red one anymore anyway. I got purple. Nailed it. Matt Beers versus Professor Phileas Flitwick.
Flitwick.
Yeah, him. Oh yeah, I got this. Yeah! Samwise Gamgee, Adam Legg.
Yeah.
It would come down to a hug-off. They would hug, and whoever let go first would be the loser. Adam is such a bear. He would just hug. He would just crush his little brains out.
Yes!
Sam is being tested for hobbit growth hormones and has been eliminated. Oh! The judges have made a final decision, and Adam Legg has advanced to the final round. Comes down to this, ladies and gentlemen. Me and Adam. Brains and brawn and Adam. Who do you think? Me? Or some other guy that you've never actually met?
I think I've met him before.
Oh, well, me or Adam?
I think it's Adam. I mean, he's tougher because he puts up with the weathers and earthquakes in Alaska, and we're here in Indiana bothering with the rain.
We have stuff too. This is best out of 5.
What?
Ooh. Adam, 1. Matt, not as many as that. Yes! Thanks, Adam.
Yeah.
Crap. Balls.
I win.
You do not win. Adam wins. And he's not even here, so he doesn't get to win.
Adam wins.
No, Adam does not win. So it's Matt. Matt's the winner. I win.